I have prepared a Thomas's breakfast for you to savor together.
Thanks, Tom. Hey, are English muffins from England?
Heavens no, they're from the pantry.
Are you from England?
Nay, I am also from the pantry. Huzzah! A toast to breakfast.
Those eyes, that nose, your hair, your neck.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure everything out real quick. I haven't streamed in a while now, so I'm trying to figure everything out. I just heard what I sound like and now I'm scared. Also don't mind my boyfriend screaming in the background. I'm at his house. Guys, I spent all this time setting it up and now it's not reading my drawing tablet. I'm gonna cry. Hold on. Like it'll let me use it, but it's not drawing anything. Hold on. I fixed it. Hold on. Guys, I fixed it. We fixed it. Let's go. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I don't know what to draw right now. I would draw Hornet, but I don't know enough about Hollow Knight right now. I think my brother's gonna play it at some point soon. I've only ever played like the first half of Hollow Knight. And I have not gotten that far because I suck. I mean, I could try really quick. Hold on. I'm gonna do the most terrifying thing, and I'm gonna draw her from memory. Hello. There we go. Yeah, I had to do a quick thing real quick. If I do draw Minecraft skins, I usually draw them in more my style instead of the actual Minecraft style. So I can draw Minecraft and Roblox stuff. Not style, I mean character. Something about her head shape just screams, I've never played Hollow Knight except for the first half of the original game. Yeah, I can draw blocky characters in a non-blocky style. I can I know how to transfer those into a more my style. So can you tell that I've never seen Hornet except for one time when I was watching my brother play, and then constantly this week? Guys, this is the best you're gonna get for Hornet. I'm so sorry. Um, Let me try drawing her with a reference now. See what I can do. I just found a reference picture and I just realized I messed up so bad. behold, we now have a reference picture of Hornet, and we are going to draw her properly this time. Sorry, I haven't used Clip Studio in almost 4 years, so I'm trying to figure everything out real quick. Oh, the new Glitch Productions thing. Yeah, I think it's really interesting looking. I think it's pretty interesting looking because from what I heard, it's being made by the creator of the Owl House, and her show got like wrongfully terminated. I've never watched the Owl House myself, but I heard it was pretty good. Not really interested in watching it like ever, but you know, I heard a lot of people said it was really good. Um, I saw the comment that said something about Michael Kovac, and I literally just lost my mind. I don't know if you saw it on like my Instagram or anything, but I actually got to meet Michael Kovac, and it was like the craziest thing ever. Why is my boyfriend up in there swearing? Calm down, buddy. Honestly, actually, I think from what I heard, the creator of um Knights of however the heck you pronounce that actually said that it wasn't to mock Disney. At least that's what I heard, because I don't think she is like mad or anything and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't really done a lot of research on it because I don't really plan on watching it because it doesn't really catch my eye personally. I'm very picky and particular about what I watch, but I think it looks really good, and I hope anybody who watches it really enjoys it. Yeah, I saw the thing about the haunted hotel. Honestly, I thought that was really weird and sus, 'cause like, why? Well, am I even thinking of the right thing? No, I don't think I'm thinking of the right thing, honestly. No, my bad. I think I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Hello. Haunted Hotel is a Netflix take on Haunted Hotel. It's the same people who made it. Wait, why are the same people who made Rick and Morty making a Has Been Hotel ripoff? What? What? Guys, I'm actually gonna crash out. This brush I'm trying to use does not have a stabilizer. Is it a bad time to tell y'all I have really shaky hands and actually cannot make lines like crisp and neat and straight? Um, I actually, I have to use a stabilizer because my hands are so shaky because of my anxiety that I literally can't. What is going on in there? Guys, I found the stabilizer! I found the stabilizer! Let's go! My art will now look beautiful. Hold on. I keep forgetting to read comments. Hold on. I'm actually gonna pull it up on my monitor instead because I keep having to look over at my phone. Guys, for some reason it's not letting me see the chat on my screen. What is going on? That's it, we're moving my phone. I don't know. I do not have my phone stand, but okay. Personally, no, I have never really thought of making my own horror game. Um, I just don't have any ideas. I do plan on making my own animated series in the future about my OC stuff. But let's see, what's the most difficult part for you to draw? Um, I don't know. I honestly have not a single clue. It changes depending on what I'm drawing, honestly. Right now, I'm just struggling with my art in general because I'm just having a hard time being happy with my art, so I'm just struggling with everything. So, yeah. Why didn't I just draw the entire head in the first place? I'm over here struggling trying to draw bits and pieces of her head. But now I draw the entire head at once, and all of a sudden, boom, beautiful. That is really interesting, Colby. I would like to see that, honestly. I keep like remembering out every now and again, and I'm like, doesn't Colby want to make a horror game? And then like I'll sit there and think about it at work for hours, and it's just it keeps popping up in my head every now and again. Guys, you know what? This is my art of Hornet, so I'm gonna do the unforgivable thing, and I'm gonna draw her kind of stylized. Like just a tiny bit, just to fit my style a little more. So prepare for the horrors you're about to see. Boom. Eyelashes. I'm sorry. Sci-fi and high-tech stuff. It depends, honestly. It depends on how difficult it is to draw. I personally have a really hard time drawing like vehicles and spaceships, aircrafts of any kind, just literally any kind of machinery or anything. Robots, armor. I just really suck at it. I still can't draw a car. And y'all aren't gonna believe this, but I still can't draw horses, and horses are literally my favorite animals in the whole wide world, and I can't draw them. Ooh, I suck at backgrounds. In the first place, a futuristic city, I would have a heart attack before I could be able to finish it. It'd probably take me a really long time to do something like that because I'm not really good. And also, oof, I cannot draw backgrounds. I don't think I have very many art pieces of backgrounds at all on my Instagram. I just suck at it. I'm thinking about doing a Halloween YCH at some point, hopefully. I really want to do a Halloween one. Also, I've never played Resident Evil. I've watched my brothers play it though. Yes. Go ahead, shot me. Tell me. Not me just now finding out that the audio has not been good music has not been played in the comment. That's okay. As long as you know what you want, you don't have to be able to draw it. You could always wind up like practicing drawing, and you can always make him in like avatar dress up games, even though they're not really the best at all. Well, not really the best. Um, but as long as you're not using AI, oh dear Lord, please, please never use AI to make references for your characters or just anything in general. Like, oh god. Yeah, but sometimes if I want to make a character and I don't really know how I want to draw them or something, I will usually use like a dress up game like Gotcha Life or something. Gosh, I had to sneeze. My bad, guys. I actually do. I used to make music videos for this one guy. He was a rapper. His name was hold on. His name was Anthony King. I used to make animated music videos for him, but then I got a job and I became less and less available, and like it was when I first got a job, I started slipping into a really bad mental state and just couldn't work on commissions at the time. But yeah, I used to make uh animated music videos for him. Isn't Milky Tomato the one who makes like the little clowns? No, the little star babies? Is that who you're talking about? Oh my gosh, I literally just started following Milky Tomato like a couple months ago because I was out in public and saw somebody with a Milky Tomato sticker. Like I had seen Milky Tomato's content for a long time and my sister really liked Milky Tomato. So I knew who Milky Tomato was, but I didn't start following Milky Tomato until I saw Milky Tomatoes merch in person, and I was like, you know what? I watch Milky Tomatoes content like all the time with my little sister, so might as well, you know. Hole mole. That is so cool. Yes, give me more OCX canon. I'm so tired of people hating on OCX canon, bro. Release the cringe. I don't give two darns. Draw that OCX canon. I have so much OCX canon that I want to draw, and like self-insert X canon that I want to draw. So much. Like, y'all don't understand how many new fictional crushes I have that I want to draw self-insert X canon of. I've been seeing that. I haven't been commenting or anything because I've been so busy with work and stuff. But I keep seeing that and like I make sure to like the post when I see it. I'm like, "Yes, give me more." I keep thinking, "Oh, I need to check if Ichigo has Instagram." And then I'm like, "Wait, Ichigo doesn't have Instagram. Hold on." Ah, that I keep forgetting. So, and then I don't really check YouTube anymore because nobody ever uploads anything good anymore. I literally went and rewatched all of Invader Zim because nobody was uploading anything on YouTube the other day. Like, what? Girl, I don't blame you. Sometimes Insta do not really be that great. First of all, algorithm is bad, and every now and again, Instagram will have a really bad gore problem. And don't get me started with the gore problem. There was something that happened during one of the gore leaks that made me really upset. And so, yeah, I just really do not like that. Oh my gosh, yes, the AI, the AI stuff on Instagram, it makes me so mad. Let's see. You can draw the, yes, I do draw OC. I do draw OC or um self-insert X canon because I am one of those people who ships herself with canon characters like a lot. You have a blue sky. Hold on, I need to find you on there. I don't use it very often. I was gonna start using it more, but I just never got the hang of it. Like I will start uploading there again soon when I finally get the motivation to draw back. I'm I'm going through a lot right now. I've gone through a lot this year, just in general. This year has not been great, for many, many reasons. I'm slowly starting to recover, so I'm slowly starting to get back into the drawing everything phase. But yeah, I'm just trying to get back into drawing again, like constantly. I'm currently working on my Sona ref sheet and I can't upload it yet because it's got spoilers for something that's gonna happen soon. Hold on, I'm gonna follow you right now. Hold on, I'm gonna follow you right now. Ha 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 ha, I found you. Ha ha ha. I found you. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my gosh, your art is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the drawings of Jax. Yes. So, don't mind my boyfriend screaming in the background. Wahahaha, you've been followed and I liked 2 of your art pieces. I don't want to spam like you just in case, but also I know how annoying spam liking can be because I get spam like Instagram sometimes. It sucks. Hold on, now I have to go check my Blue Sky account and make sure that hold on, I have to delete a post on Blue Sky right now because that info is inaccurate now. It I I think yeah. I used to have somebody who used to come to me and actually get episodes of Venturian Tale, not Venturian Tale, my bad. The other one. I mostly watched Venturian Tale, so I don't remember. Hold on. Vanos Gaming, that's what it was. Somebody used to come to me and ask me to reanimate episodes of Vanos Gaming with their OCs. So yeah, I can actually do that. By the way, my animation commissions are $25 per minute, so not like per in a minute. Oh my gosh, work. No, more like if the animation is 1 minute or shorter, it's $25. If it's 2 minutes or 1 minute and 30 seconds, that's I suck at math. Okay. There we go. I drew Hornet the best I could. This is what she looks like if I draw her. I tried my best. Here she is. I wasn't a really big fan of Vanos Gaming at all. I never really watched any other videos. The only one I remember specifically was Zoidberg, what are you doing? I'm playing Wii Sports, and that's it. That's the only one I remember. But I used to watch uh Venturian Tale because I liked the family dynamic they had. It's really sad that their family kind of fell apart all of a sudden, but yeah. Also, don't mind if I erase and undo a lot of stuff in this next drawing because I'm trying to experiment with my art right now because I am going through an art crisis right now and I'm not really happy with my art and I'm trying to experiment and change my art style again. Yay. Guys, I have to show y'all something. Don't mind my weird setup. Look at my Boo Bear. This is my ferret Boo Bear. Look at him. Look at the camera. Look at the camera, buddy. Look at the camera, Boo Bear. Look at the camera. Showcasing my ferret, the stream. He's only got like 2 brain cells. He's kind of dumb. Anyway, don't mind my goofy all setup. I'm in my boyfriend's house. Also, before the question is asked, my hair is not this short. It is up in a bun. I just have a wolf cut. Also, while I'm on camera, look at my... Come on. I don't know if I showed it on here. This. Come on. Guys. I don't think I've ever showed this one on YouTube before. But yeah. I'm not used to being on camera. I don't like this. I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. I'm scared! Yeah, I did do a face reveal back in like October 2023, right? When the Five Nights at Freddy's movie came out. My face reveal was a Chica cosplay. It depends. Sometimes I do backgrounds for animation commissions. Sometimes I don't. It really just depends on how complex the background is and how much it'll be moving. Yeah, I didn't do my face reveal until I was 18, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna start uploading TikToks and stuff where I show my face. Well, TikToks and stuff that would be impossible to do without showing my face, or I'd just spend like forever editing my face out. So I was like, you know what? Frick it. Face reveal. LMAO. Especially since I've been getting better at my makeup, I just want to show off my makeup. Didn't they announce Danganronpa 2 at Nintendo Direct? I don't know, I literally just heard about it like an hour ago. and now I don't know, because I don't know if it's worth it to buy the Switch just for Danganronpa 2x2. Honestly, I don't really play Nintendo games very much. The only one I really play on a frequent basis is Just Dance, and it's because I have it on my boyfriend's Nintendo Switch. Because I got it for my birthday to play, for my 21st birthday to play with all my friends. So, I really only play Just Dance, and then there's only a handful of songs that I actually like that I'll actually play. Like any of the songs by Little Big, and that's basically it. No, there is no limit to how many characters can be in an animations commission. Guys, my ferret knocked my boyfriend's water all over his bills. Um, guys, chat, what do I do? Chat, do we throw Boo Bear in the fireplace? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not doing that to my ferret. Honestly, drawing is a lot easier because animation takes much more time and a lot more drawings to do. Guys, don't worry. Don't worry, we're not throwing Pooh Bear in. We're not throwing Pooh Bear in. My boyfriend is taking care of it. He's got it. I don't have the sound on. Is the music still playing? Okay, cool. Um, Personally, a style I don't really care for is um trying to think. I'm trying so hard to think. Um, um, hold on. I think it might be like, no. The corporate art style. Oh my gosh, not the freaking corporate art style. That is horrendous. The AI. Does it not even count as an art style? Like, for realsies. The MS Paint art style. Hold on, I think I have something. I think, yeah, I drew this around Christmas time because I did not have a drawing tablet at the time, first of all. Second of all, I was going through a lot during Christmas time, but yeah. This is my MS Paint art that I did back in December of last year. I would show the other ones, but they actually get so much worse, and I don't think YouTube will like that at all. People who can animate with freaking MS Paint are insane. Like, how are you? But Peter, how are you doing that? Yeah, so basically the art pieces I'm not showing off on here are also from Christmas. During like I think pretty close to Christmas, maybe a week or so before. And I was going through a lot of stress with like work and stuff. So I drew some really heinous things about myself. Not like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was some, let's just say I went really heavy on the gore aspect of the art I was drawing. And I was just using it as a way to cope with stress and just like calm down. I'm okay now. I work work has gone a lot better. It just gets really crazy around the holidays, but I'm okay now, guys. I promise. I swear. I just vent my feelings out through art sometimes. The funny part is, I say all this, but then like I went through and deleted all of my vent art pieces off the internet because I felt like it was unnecessary to share on the internet. Because now that I'm an adult, I'm a like, the things I used to animate when I was a kid were kind of, yeah, no, that doesn't really need to be on the internet. I'm gonna take that down now. But yeah, I'm doing fine. Um, does get stressful around the holidays, but we are all good, guys. We are all good. It was a pretty stressful year at the beginning of the year as well, but things have gotten a lot better, and I've done a lot of stuff to better myself as a person and just like try to better my mental health in general. So yeah, we are improving, guys. We are improving. Deletes half the sketch because I hate it. Guys, we are coping now by listening to 21 Pilots. But yeah, I've started listening to 21 Pilots again. Starting back back in, of course, December of last year because I was going through a lot. And so I started listening to them again, and they've really helped me cope with a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I've seen a lot of stuff about Smiling Friends. I just haven't watched it personally, but I've seen a lot of clips of it. I think it's really freaking funny. I want to watch it someday. I just don't have the time or the energy. I also don't have the streaming services. The only one I pay for is Crunchyroll, and I use my parents' Paramount Plus account. I did pay for Amazon Prime at one point just so my dad could watch Fallout when it came out, because my dad is a really huge Fallout fan. So I got Amazon Prime so he could watch it. And then I watched Hazbin Hotel for the second time while I had access to Amazon Prime. I'll probably buy Amazon Prime again just so I can watch season 2 of Hazbin Hotel when it comes out and then cancel my subscription again. I will watch Smiling Friends one day when I get the time. But right now, I gotta tell y'all, right now I am currently on a journey, right? I'm on a journey to show my boyfriend every single thing, every single cartoon I watched growing up, or like whatever I was interested in, like all my hyperfixations from when I was growing up. So, right now, one of the ones I'm showing him is Uncle Samsonite. Next, in October, we're going to show him Spooky Month. Okay, here's the cruelest part though. I made my boyfriend watch me play Doki Doki Literature Club a couple of weeks ago. Ah, there we go. Yes, we're going to show him Spooky Month when October rolls around. The freaking Bob craze. Back when the freaking the Bob people, the Bob! Honestly, I did like Bob like that for like a week. And then I was like, I drew like 2 fan art pieces for Bob. I was like, yeah, look at this man. And then I was just, oh well. But I will hear everybody out when they talk about Bob. But what else? Also at some point soon I'm going to show him Eddsworld. That's one of the ones I want to show him so bad because that was one I was like really into growing up. I made him sit there and watch me play the entirety of Undertale. By the way, before anybody says it, no, I haven't played Deltarune. No, I haven't played Deltarune. Please, please, no spoilers. I haven't played Deltarune. I'm trying to save up the money to play Deltarune. Please, 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 please. I've heard a lot about that one too. I don't know much about it, but I know a lot of people were really into it back in the day. I think some people still are. You don't see hot TV, man. You didn't see. No, the thing is, I've seen Tenna already. I've seen Tenna left and right. My own cousin came up to me at the convention a couple weeks ago and showed me a picture of Tenna. And she was telling me, I love this man so much. I was like, spoilers, guys. Guys, I really don't like how she's turning out. I keep wanting to redo her body because something just doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right about my drawing, and it's driving me crazy. Something is just wrong with her. No, I don't want to save. Stop. Stop. How do I redo? Are you serious? It's not letting me redo on the tablet? I gotta turn the stand back on. Let's get behind me here. If y'all hear something loud, it is the fan. My bad, people. It is hot in it. I'm tired of this hot room I'm in. Is that the Grim Reaper? Who is this new hear me out? Tell me. Tell me your secrets. Who's that? I don't think I've ever heard of that person. Of course, I don't really hear a lot about a lot of people anymore because I'm not really on the internet that much anymore. The only time I'm on the internet is if I'm brain rotting on TikTok. Oh, lele, oh, lelos. Sorry. Voice actor. Ooh. Slay. No! No, that reminded me of the most embarrassing thing that happened at the convention. The most embarrassing thing that happened at the convention in August. I'm crying, guys. So, listen to me closely, guys. I'm gonna cry. Listen. I had the pleasure to meet Michael Kovach in the ripe age of 2025. In the great August 2025. I got to meet Michael Kovach. I was freaking out. I was a literal grown woman acting like a child, giggling, clapping. I was giggling, clapping, smiling. Right? Get this! Oh, my mother came with us to the convention to make sure my little siblings would be safe. Because I brought my little brother and my little sister. And I'm standing there talking to Michael for a good hot 10 minutes. And my mother, she looks at me and she goes, "Are you done talking to your boyfriend yet?" Me and Michael very slowly turned our heads to my mother. My face, if I was not wearing that clown makeup, my face was red. I was so embarrassed. I was like, Mother, I do not like Jax like that. She's like, "That's not what the shrine in your room says." Mother, it's Ajax and Pomni Shrine. Mother, Jax and Pomni are my comfort characters. I don't like Jax like that. Ugh. And then this woman. Guys, I'm not disrespecting my mother. Love my mommy. Love my mommy. Love my mommy. But we're standing in line to say goodbye to Michael before we go home. And my mother goes, "Okay, it's time for you to stop hanging out with your fake boyfriend and talk to your real boyfriend." I have to show y'all my face right now. Mother. Mother. Michael Kovach is not my boyfriend. I do not have a crush on Michael Kovach. I was just stimming because I met one of my favorite celebrities from my favorite show. It was actually pretty funny. It was hilarious. Embarrassing, but hilarious. I can now tell everybody that Michael Kovach now thinks my mother thinks I have a crush on him. Why did I do that? Sorry, I'm not at work right now. Why am I doing that? But yeah, it was actually pretty funny. It wasn't like a traumatizing thing for me. It was just, whoa. It was just kind of a embarrassing moment. But other than that, we just laughed it off. Hilarious. Michael thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. My boyfriend was giggling. My siblings were giggling. We were all just kind of giggling. It was also really crazy because, like, we were, like, some of the only people in line who were actually talking to Michael. Like, everybody else would just come up and get an autograph. Like, sign this. And then me and my siblings are like, "I'd like to speak to you." Oh, yeah. But yeah, the only celebrity that I actually have a crush on is Brian Deckhart. And I'd be okay if my mom did that to me if I were in front of Brian Deckhart. Because I would not deny the allegations. Because y'all were there. Y'all were there when Now I just keep looking at myself in the camera. I have this weird thing where this is why I can't look at myself in the camera, guys. Cause now I'm trying to make sure I don't look stupid. I look scary. I look like I'm about to eat your peanut butter and jelly sandwich you've been saving for 6 weeks. Hi. Bye. Have fun. I'm gonna turn my camera off. I'm gonna be stuck here staring at myself for the next 10. Bye. Get out of here. I look dumb. But there we go. That was the story of how I was about to say almost died in front of Michael Kovach, but that would be over exaggerating, and that's bad. That would be mean. But again, it was pretty funny. It wasn't horrible. It was a silly little experience. I swear if my mother just logged on right now, I'm gonna cry. Love my mommy. I think I'm only gonna stream for about maybe 20 more minutes because I have to eat dinner in a couple minutes. Can't wait to find out what my mommy's making for dinner. Wait. I got distracted by Instagram. Hold on. I got distracted by Instagram. What did my sister say? My sister got merch today and she's been so excited all day today. She's been so happy. I literally ran out of conversation topics and I don't know what to talk about anymore. Alexis, try not to give your characters sweaters. Level impossible. What is up with me and sweaters? There's something about sweaters that I really, really like. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I ran out of conversation topics. I doing all that again. Your job. Mission. I don't think I ever have. I don't think anybody's ever commissioned me for any of that before, honestly. I don't get commissioned very often. Yeah, I know. Other than you, I don't really get very many commissions. I think the last time I was commissioned by somebody else, um, was back in like a month ago, and they asked me to draw a YCH I made months and months and months ago. Insects? Not really. I don't draw insects much often. It also depends on what kind it is. Like, is it anthropomorphic? Is it just a normal insect? So on and so forth. All that fun stuff. I think the last time I drew an insect was I drew a beetle, and it was anthropomorphized, and it was for a friend. Oh. Oh, wait. Brain got confused. Don't know. I've honestly never tried. Yes, I put the same amount of effort in animation meme commissions as I do for my own channel. Because if you're paying me to do an animation meme, I'm gonna put as much effort into it as much as I can. Ugh. Hair keeps blowing into my nose and tickling my nose. How do you animate so well done? I don't know. I have not animated since May because I'm just so busy with everything else. I want to get back into animation, but I just don't have time. And I have like so many other projects I'm working on, but I hope to get back into animation soon. Like really soon, I hope. But yeah, I've been animating since I was 13, so I've had a lot of practice with animations. I used to make at least like 3 animations a day when I was 13 all the way to 16. If I remember correctly, this art program I'm using right now can be turned into an animation program. Yeah, it can. Can you even add audio to this? I don't know. I like my animation program on my iPad. What software stuff do you use for animating? I use a animation program, well, app on my iPad called ToonSquid. That is what I like to animate with. It depends on what people are wanting me to animate, like commissions. I basically animate anything if somebody commissions me to. I've done a lot of different animations for people. I've done promos for this one guy in Australia. He wrote a book and he had me do the promotional videos for it. Um, of course, backgrounds, something I can't animate. Vehicles. There are quite a few things I can't animate. Perspective, so and so, such and such. And then, of course, there are, in fact, boundaries. There is a line I am not willing to cross for animation purposes. Usually when I do animations, people already have the audio and the script set out for what they want, and then they just send me the audio files and the scripts for their animation, and then I animate it. Or if it's music, they just tell me what they want animated over the music, and then I just kind of wing it, basically, depending on what they want. They'll like give me a premise on what they want, and then I'll animate something, show it to them. Hey, is this good? Do you want me to move on? Blah 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 blah, stuff like that. But yeah, for the most part, people really have pre-made voice lines, and sometimes they'll have a script with what they want the characters to do, to what line of dialogue, stuff like that. For the most part, I do art trades. But sometimes, because really, I don't really have a reason to commission artists, because I mostly just do the art for myself. If I want something drawn, I'll just draw it myself, for myself. Because I don't really want to bother anybody with, like, hey, can you draw this, this, and this for me? And all that fun stuff. But, um, if usually I do trades because usually they get something in return, like an art piece in return themselves. But I don't really know how to explain it. But I mostly do art trades with other artists. And because like I love drawing art pieces for other people, so getting an art piece drawn for myself and then getting an art getting to draw an art piece for somebody else is just so gratifying for me. Because I'd be like, look, I drew your character for you in return for my character. Yippee! Because I have so much fun just drawing other people's characters. But there are times where I will commission artists to draw certain things. And now all of the the thing is, right now I'm scared to commission artists for specific art pieces that I want done, because the last couple of art pieces I commissioned from other artists were involving somebody who's not in my life anymore. So now I just feel terrible that I basically wasted money on something like that. And now that I want to start commissioning artists again for said subject again, I'm scared. I feel ya. But yeah. I'd love to commission more artists again. It's just the only thing I really want commissioned is something I'm really scared about. Because I don't want to spend all this money on commissions like that again, and then everything just fall apart again. Do you draw custom outfits on a character? Yes, I do. As long as you're as long as either you have a reference picture of the outfit you want drawn, or you are very, very good at describing exactly what you want, or you're just really patient and understanding, I can draw custom outfits on characters. Like, there are some people who will commission me and not have any reference pictures, and they'll just tell me, like, describe to me what they want, and then I'll draw it, and they'll go, no, no, you did it wrong. You did it wrong. And then I'll redraw it, and they're like, no, you still did it wrong. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not very good with just descriptions. I need a reference picture. If y'all couldn't tell, with me drawing Hornet earlier, I did not do very great without a reference picture of Hornet. Even though I had seen Hornet multiple times this week. Oh, dang. I keep wanting to make my PNG tuber into a VTuber model, but I just feel like that'd be too much. I feel like the simple little PNG character is enough to get the point across. She's cute, she's simple, she's not doing much, she's not like all over the place. She's just here. Doing her best. Is that me? Yes, it is. Is she wearing 21 Pilots merch just like me in real life? Hold on. Yes, she is. Is it literally just a depiction of me? Yes. Yes, it is. Do I have pink hair in real life? No, it's red. But do I want pink hair? Yes. I had pink hair once upon a time, but I couldn't maintain it, so it went bye-bye. What time is it? Oh, guys. It is the food consumption time. Guys, I have to get off the stream and go to my mommy's house and consume the dinner. I have to get off the game. I have to go eat my consumption food. I gotta go get dinner, guys. It is the food time. I must leave now. Thank y'all for watching my stream. I'm gonna go eat now. I hunger.